This is part two of Jonnys group, and we left off on my last connection, in which what you can tell about what someone's feeling or how they are at that moment by what music they're listening to or by what music they're playing. And I can really connect to this because I'm a musician, and so whenever I get mad, I play some really depressing rock song. Or my cousin, he's a little girl sometimes, so he goes into his room, screams, and he plays some music too to calm him down a bit. So I thought this was pretty interesting.
I think people listen to music even like when they're like sad or when they're like happy.
Music has impacted society today so much.
But normally when I'm like really mad, I just read. I don't know why.
I either play music, like I used to take piano lessons, so
I
sometimes
don't
I just
play
like
music.
play.
I just listen to like Tyler Shaw and
Or-
Austin Mahone.
Actually, honestly, it's kind of weird, but when
Please
When
do tell us
I'm-
more.
when I am upset or sad, I listen to slow music,
Yeah.
honestly, and
Or
it's really
old
weird.
songs like Headley
Yes,
and
but yeah,
Favorite
Wow.
Child.
it really calms me down.
Yeah.
Okay, you're social
I know what you mean.
justice.
So
Okay, so for social justice, well, kind of in both of these stories, it's kind of about how like, basically all the Asians of Canada
Japanese.
or Japanese Asians, mostly bigger group would be Asians because like they're Asian.
They're Japanese.
And just because they're Asian.
No, they're
Just
Japanese.
'cause
Okay,
they're
guys.
Asian,
Okay, guys,
they're
go on.
Asian, they're Asian, they're Asian, they're Asian. They're Asian.
Okay, Johnny.
Back on topic.
Asian. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, so basically, what both of these stories talk about is how the Japanese, they were, kind of rallied up and taken against their own will, which is an injustice, even though most of them were Canadian citizens, in which they were. But it was just because of their race, really, how Japan was at war with basically everybody, and since they kind of carpet bombed Hawaii, that didn't really help any of the other Japanese, and so like I don't know. I guess the government back then thought that they might have some inside people in Canada, so like they could bomb Canada or something like that, and so well I guess just to save the whiteys, they rallied up all the Asians or Japanese and like put them into war camps and stuff, which was an injustice. It was racist, and they shouldn't have done it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that kind of bothered me in a way because, like, what if it happens to Spanish people next? Like, and they rally up all the Spanish people and stuff. Or what if it's black people now, even though they've had their struggles in the past, which they have with blacks a lot. But, like, I just really hate racism and anything that has to do with along the lines of that. And this kind of spoke to me in a bit because like it just bothers me whenever I see an injustice like that just because of someone's race that they make assumptions of them, and like the government here you can see that it made a really big assumption that wasn't true, and so yeah, that just kind of spoke to me.
Yeah. I mean, like, lately, mostly Canada, it's gotten better with the injustice. But, like,
Yeah.
other places are still really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly here, it's like, I mean, there's a few places, I would say. Maybe, like, a couple that still do it, but not much. So, yeah. It makes me feel kind of protected.
It does.
And, like, makes me, like, feel
yeah, like
happy
Canada's
for like
nice.
yeah, makes me feel happy for other races or yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of sad knowing that like that stuff like happens like still.
Like everywhere.
So
So yeah, well,
That was our book talk.
this was our book talk. Trent could not be here with us today because Trent's weird like that.
absent.
He's weird like that.
Okay, guys. Okay.
He's special.
Okay.
He's like gifted.
Okay.
All right, this is it. See you until next time. Wait.
Was it not?
It's not finished.